and gentlemen, Gungans and Draws, put your hands together because it's time for Will or Fail with your host, the Grand Admiral, Director of the Video Gaming Division here at the Galactic Empire. How we doing, everyone? High five! High five! Woo! Man, it has been a hot minute since we had YouTube's favorite show, Will or Fail, online for another episode. It's been kind of a slow year for Star Wars Galaxies, but don't you worry. We got a wide variety of packs to talk about today. Do you want to throw some money away? I got you covered. Do you want to talk about some interesting gear packs? I got you covered as well. I've been getting some questions about this, but what I also want to do, of course, we're going to have our 8-star character giveaway, so make sure you hit that like button. If you as well want an 8-star character giveaway that we're going to do at the end of today's video, what I want to do today is two things. Before we get to these packs, firstly, I want to talk about something huge that hasn't happened in nearly 2 years in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Can we go ahead, show them what I'm talking about? And with this, I have a huge suggestion for Capital Games. Please hear me out. Imagine the smiles for miles you guys can do. I want to take a little stop at our Los Pollos Imperiales. Moff Gideon, yeah, give him a little bit of a no. Give him a little bit of a nah. I can't believe it. I had to do a double take. I had to make sure I didn't have carbonite sickness going on. Moff Gideon is a Cantina farmable character. Take a look at this, people. Look at Battle 4E. I know, I'm just a shocked myself right here. We haven't had something this free-to-play friendly since 2019. Last one being Arc Trooper, and the time before that being Genos and Brood Alpha. Ever since then, hard node, hard node, hard node, fleet node, hard node. It's great to break up the monotony, people. This is fantastic, and I want to throw something out there. It's great seeing Moff Gideon out here, a powerful character, one of my favorite characters right now in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. Don't sleep on this character. Fastest non-galactic Legends characters. Take advantage of him. But I want to bring something up. The other day, card in the top right-hand corner, I talked about some problems I have for new players out there. I highly recommend you watch. A lot of it applies to even veteran players as well, such as ships, but furthermore, character shards. I think it's time we start doing a shard shuffle. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, shard shuffle, getting rid of characters that really aren't important and putting characters that are important on things like Cantina. Like, let's take a little trip down memory lane, for example. Like, seriously, Talia? How will we do something to this baby girl? And I don't know, Bosk? I don't know, maybe put a ship on there? Like a Houndstooth? I don't know. All I know is the grind in this game, there's ways to ease it up without breaking the bank. I think a shard shuffle would be fantastic for the player base. Anyways, let's get down to business here. Couple of things. Speaking of the armor a few moments ago, been getting some questions about the legacy of Mandalore pack. Can we go ahead, give him a little zoom? Give him an why not? Legacy of Mandalore. I don't understand this faction. The only thing I'm gonna say, I'm not even gonna bother really talking about if it's worth the price. Let's just look at the characters for a second. Only reason to buy this pack is if you're so desperate to quickly get your Mandalorians up for the feats inside of Galactic Challenges, that's it. Otherwise, this is one of the worst new factions we've had in the game in ages. Usually every faction that comes to life like Rebel Fighters, they're at least decent at the minimum. The Mandalorian faction is pure and utter garbage. So I'm giving this one a fail. I don't even care how many crystals worth. I recommend not buying this pack. I really hope no one spends a single dime on this pack here, and you're not guaranteed to get all these characters to a high star count. As we say here, the first card from each pack awards 10 to 330 shards of the armor. I would expect probably something around 15. If then the second and third card from each pack contain 10 to 330 shards of a random Mandalorian faction member. So if this was maybe every single character, who knows? But I do want to point this out. I think this faction is going to get better. I know it's been slow right now, but this month the login word is Sabine Red. I have a feeling we're gonna probably get a new Mandalorian character in the next week or so. And remember, we are still waiting for season 2 of Mandalorian characters. And we were told it's gonna happen this winter in 2021. Next up, we have the Contraband Injector bundle asking for a price of $19.99. Now, to my knowledge, this puppy is a little bit new to Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, and overall, I like it. It's got all the important gear, but there's a few things. When you're looking at this, you got to ask yourself, do you need a little bit of help getting to Gear 13? Because all this is mostly Gear 13 focus. Of course, Kyrotech can help you at the lower gears, but these injectors right here are all solely for getting yourself up to Gear 13 and start playing around in those relics. And this only has a purchase limit of 2. And remember, you need 50 of these bad boys alone to fully craft the piece that get yourselves up to Gear 13. So you got to ask them a few things. Let's say you have 0 of these. Are you willing to spend $40 to get those 50 pieces of a particular piece here, the Gear 13? That's the first thing you got to ask them. I really wish they would give you 50, 50, 50 of all these. That would be amazing. This pack is just okay in my opinion. But what's the dollar amount value? Well, we got to kind of look at a few things, because how this pack is working is you're guaranteed 25 of all these 3 things up here. Cool. And then you got a little bit of randomization with the Kyrotechs. You have a chance to get anything between 15 to 100 Kyrotechs, and they show you the percentages over here. As we see right here, you got a 20% chance to obtain 15, then a 45% chance to obtain 25, and then a 30% chance to obtain 50 of an item, and 5% to obtain 100 Kyrotech. Now that's obviously the Hail Mary. We would all love lots and lots of Kyrotech, but I'd say this pack is only for people that really want to try to get up to that Gear 13 status. So when we're looking at this pack, at the minimum, is worth about $22. So you're just getting a little bit of a bang, if that's only assuming if you get 15 of those Kyrotechs up there. So at the minimum, we're looking at $22 right here. So you're not losing out on money, and if you get something a little bit more than just the 15 Kyrotech, the more the better. Why don't we go ahead, pull the wheel, see what we get. So this is kind of a mini whale of a bundle right here. We're gonna send it on over to the bank, sending it, and the bank says it's a whale. All right, let's see, what is Papa Arnold gonna get? 3, 2, 1. All right, so there we go. As we see, you're guaranteed all these injectors, 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna get anywhere between 15 to 100. We got 25. I think we have a better deal when it comes to Kyrotech. Kyrotech. Moving on, I want to talk about this puppy right here. Now, it's funny. There was actually a Reddit post, and someone's like, this has to be the best deal I've ever seen in Galaxy. And they were serious, and I understand. Now, let me just say this. If you're a very, very new player in the game, all these things right up here, they're going to be a bit hard to get. And I know personally, because as you guys know, probably about the 5 million time I talked about it, we have a free-to-play account series that we're doing right now. As you see, Gary free-to-play. We have a free-to-play account that we're working on, card in the top right-hand corner. If you want to see the progress of the 2021 free-to-play farming series that we're doing, these pieces, especially the purples, are hard to obtain, and the credits are kind of minuscule in the grand scheme of things. So I can promise you this. The very beginning of the game, yes, this stuff is a crunch. But me personally, there comes a point where you're gonna have thousands upon thousands stockpiled up. So I urge you, although that $5 looks tempting, don't buy this pack. I had some questions about this pack specifically. It's a little bit better compared to the Mandalorian faction that we looked at a moment ago, mainly because all these guys have a purpose or something. All these characters right here are needed to unlock Beskar armor, Mandalorian, but the problem is, oh people, he's just not that great of a legendary character. In my opinion, Beskar armor Mando has been the worst, most underpowered legendary character of all time. Every single legendary character that came out to the game, they were at least powerful at something. Commander Luke was deadly when he first came out. R2-D2 was deadly when they first came out. Jedi Revan and Darth Vader deadly when they first came out. Those are journey characters, not so much Beskar armor Mandalorian. So if you're wanting to buy this pack just to try to get to Beskar armor Mando faster, just know he's not an amazing character. But I did get some people saying, well, they're thinking about buying this pack because they're tired of the Beskar armor Mandalorian feat. Capital Games is getting to them. The galactic challenges are breaking people's souls, and they just want to unlock them so they can try to get the extra galactic challenge material. I understand. If you are someone going down that route and you don't care about Beskar armor Mandalorian himself, he's not a good character, although I think he will get better over the year. That's just pure speculation. The math does show that this pack is literally, I'm not even kidding, literally $20 in value. So you are going to be basically breaking even, and that is assuming you're using your energy to farm these character shards. If you're someone that farms out of shipments, this is a huge discount, but overall, I wouldn't rush it. There's no need to rush for Beskar Armor Mando right now. Moving on, we got these babies, and oh my gosh, one of our first Whaler Fail episodes, we talked about these guys. These are some of my favorite packs. This is the packs I'm talking about. If you're someone that needs Chirotech, these are the packs to focus your attention on, especially Gear Completion Bundle 1. Now, I'm not gonna go too much in depth on this because I've already done a whole video talk about these things right here. But if you're just someone who's a light spender, you spend money in the game, you support the game, or you give yourself a little bit of a budget every month, you give yourself 20 bucks or something. This is where you want to spend your money. Give me a little bit of a zoom in, shall we? We got a lot of stuff in this pack. All this stuff is highly valued gear for getting your way off the gear 12, and of course Chirotech needed as well to get yourselves up to gear 13 and getting into those nice little relics we have. But note, you're not guaranteed to get all of this stuff right here. Basically, there's 4 potential drops that we have, because this is just a giant word vomit right here. Links down below if you ever need access to our whale or fail spreadsheet. Now, this was an entry we did a very long time ago, and there's several different options. Basically, each one's a different value. The one you really want to try to stay away from is option number 3, because that one only has a value of about $11 to $14. But still, with the pack being $4.99, that's a really big bang for your buck right there. Even if you get the worst case scenario, option number 3, and obviously the one we really want to get is option number 4, with a value between $22 to $29. But keep in mind, we only got a 4% chance of getting option number 4, which gives you 50 pieces each of the Mark 9 Chirotechs, the battle computers, the stun cuffs, and then of course the biotech implants. And I did pull the big pack last time we did this video for the gear completion bundle. So let's go ahead, buy one real quick. This is the bundle to buy. This is one of the best packs in Galaxy of Heroes. We're gonna give it a whirl, and let's see, come on, big money, big money. What do we have here? And all right, there we go. I'll take it. Chirotech, Chirotech, Chirotech. And that's why I said if you want to get Chirotech, this pack is going to be way more value compared to the new Injector bundle that I showed you not too long ago. I'd stay away from this if you just need Chirotech. Use your $4.99 on here. And the best part about it all is you can buy this pack 5 times. You bought this pack 4 times, you're going to get way more Chirotech than this bad boy right here. And then we got one more pack for the show, the gear completion bundle number 2. This is going to be a deal as well. And again, you see all the drop rates over here. Again, you're not going to be getting all that gear, just like I showed you a moment ago, but there's a couple different possibilities, such as a 32% chance of getting either 50 pieces of the Chirotech, 50 pieces of Chirotech, 25 of the Mark 5 stun guns. Those are all highly valuable. I would love to get that. Option number 2, 50 pieces of the stun guns, 50 pieces of Mark, the stun cuffs, and 25 pieces of Carbantes. I mean, we all need it. That's okay. This one, option number 3, is going to be the least valuable of them. You have 50 Carbantes, 50 Mark 8 biotech implants, and 25 of the Mark 7 Chirotech. So still, even though that's the worst outcome, it's still got decent value associated. And the big papa of all of them is when you're getting this right here, but it's only a 4% chance. So don't count it. For example, 50 pieces of the Mark 7 Chirotech, Mark 9 Chirotechs, the stun guns, the stun cuffs, and Carbantes, and the Mark 8 biotech implants. That is huge. That's almost 5 times the value of this made-up economy of $9.99. And I'm gonna buy one of them. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 for the whales, and go, go, go. All right, come on, baby. Option number 4. Come on. Let's see. Come on. I want to see 5. 1, 2, 3. All right. 50, 25, 50. Hey, that's fantastic still. Of course, not outcome number 4, but I'll take 50 Chirotech, 50 Chirotech, and of course, stun guns. Those are never going out of style. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be our episode of Whale or Fail today. Be sure to leave a like on your way out. Make sure you pet your credit card nice and tuck it in bed and just tell them how much you love them. And for each person who likes this video today, you'll be getting for free in your account an 8-star Bro Cool. I'm talking about. Last time we gave out a Qui-Gon Jinn. Today we're giving out Bro Coon. So add this hero to your collection to dominate Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
This is not a scam.
Guys, seriously, thank you guys so much for watching YouTube's favorite show, Whale or Fail. This show supported by the people, for the people. And of course, to make sure if you're spending money in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, your bang for your buck is going the distance. From the biggest and deadliest Star Store, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy your rest of your life. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's go ahead, give them a round of applause. Whale or Fail. And you guys take it easy. Lemon squeezy. All right, everyone. See you later.